Hi, this is Erica Dyer with Incoherent Ramblings of a Crazy Bitch. And the man of the hour, Nick, who wants a wife so bad he even turned his camera on so we can see what he looks like.
How long were you holding on to that one?
As soon as I saw the camera,
That's
as soon
good.
as
That's
I
good.
saw you had it on.
That's good. I like it. I like it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while, but that's mainly my fault because this year has been ridiculous.
It's just been busy, busy,
Yeah.
busy,
I didn't
busy.
intend I didn't intend to get, for things to get that off the rails. I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, we'll do it. We'll start at some point." And then like a month would go by and like, "Oh, we didn't do one. Oh God." And then so something else would come up and yeah.
Well, and like with me, like I said, I look forward to it, but then it's like when it comes time, like even tonight, I'm like, maybe I should just cancel. I got, there is the parade uptown. I didn't go to the parade, but I'm like, that would be a good excuse. I could say I was going to the parade. You know? But that's the thing. And I thought, no, Erica, it's getting to be fucking winter. It's cold. Get back in the habit of it because I always had fun with it.
Yeah.
So I ate some food and drank a couple shots, and here I am.
Oh well. Yeah, yeah, you
Oh,
had some
God.
fireball.
Oh, shit. I did. I had a couple shots of Fireball, which we'll talk about in a moment here, but let's do our cards because it has been a while. All right. So those are for later. Let's do 50 Shades of Gray, red pen. Oh my God, I'm going to be looking everywhere because while I'm shuffling these, we were talking about how I got five cats that were outside neutered and they have their own page. The cats have their own Instagram page and TikTok, seven cats, one house. And all five of them are in my house right now, along with my other seven cats. Like all the cats are in my house right now.
You should have some sort of like buy me coffee or GoFundMe to like pay for the cat stuff.
I did have somebody say something about sending money, but I don't want to get into that. Although
Gotcha.
I did think about it. All right, 50 Shades of Gray. Oh, that's stupid. Which friend is more likely to find Christian Gray's fortune? Oh, okay. A bigger turn on than his sexual lifestyle. Hell yeah, buddy.
Well, since I'm on camera, I can't really say names, but you met him at Scarefest.
I completely agree. I
Yeah.
completely
Yeah, yeah.
agree.
Also me too. Like I wouldn't mind finding that kind of money. That'd be nice. So
Yep. Yep. Mine would be Kathy. Hell yeah. Me and her, sure. Bigger the bank account, smaller the pecker, but that's okay. Make it work. All right. So now we got the bachelorette party ones. Oh, have you ever masturbated while driving?
no. No, I've never done that because, I like my life. I don't want it. I don't want to come and go as people some people say. Um yeah,
Ah,
I think what time me and my family friends and well my cousins and everybody were partying. My cousin's like, "Yeah, I did it in the car once." I'm like, "Why would you do that? Like why? Why was that a thing?" And also I feel like if you're a woman it's a lot easier to do that than being a dude.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have. I have not like, because these jobs
Is
that I
there is there
do,
is there like a car plug-in for your vibrator? Is that a thing? Is there a
I
car jack for
wish.
it?
I wish. But yeah, some of these drives that I do, like these different hospitals I work at, sometimes, I'm driving 4 or 5 hours and you get really bored and you want to stay awake or yeah. Yeah. And not only that, but back in the day, I have had sex while driving.
That's impressive. That's
He was
impressive.
driving and I straddled him while we were
That's
driving.
really
I'm surprised
impressive.
we didn't die. I'm going to
Yeah,
be honest.
that's yeah.
That's probably not something I would recommend now, but
Yeah, that's true. With all the cameras they have now on the roads, like they'd be able to, see it
yeah,
all pretty
that was a
much.
good, like 30 plus years ago. So yeah, that was not something to do now.
Gotcha.
All right. Who's the biggest pervert? Have you ever said someone else's name during sex with your partner?
No, but I've forgotten the girl's name before and just said like
Oh shit.
other female like words that kind of,
Honey,
yeah.
sweetie.
Yeah. Yeah. So there'll be that because I'll be in the middle of it concentrating on like not coming too fast. And then,
Oh
I'll
my
just
God.
that's the thing that'll leave my mind is like her name.
That is funny. That is good. No, I've never forgotten. I've forgotten it afterwards, but never said, never said somebody's name or wrong or,
Yeah.
yeah, no, no. All right. Now we got our X trivia, the trivia game and the plain box. Do you want peep show, centerfold, sexual revolution, hot flashes, AC/DC, or TNA?
Let's do TNA. Always love TNA.
You always do TNA. I swear to God, you do.
Let's see what it is.
Okay. Who said 'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all?
I want to say Shakespeare? Like Hamlet?
Alfred Lord Tennyson.
Nope, way off.
Way off. Way off. I will do. I probably know this one. I will do hot flashes. And I don't know why this is a hot flashes question. With whom did Caligula have an incestuous relationship? I think that was his mother, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think you have the Caligula compendium somewhere in your house.
No, it was his sister. I knew it was his sister or his mother. There's two of those Greek people from back then that were one was fucking his mother and one was fucking his sister. I had them mixed up. Fuckers. Dirty fuckers. That's what they are. All right, one more. 50 Shades of Grey, the regular one, and then we'll catch up on what's been going on. Doo -doo. Name the friend that's most likely to have a hidden tattoo.
Prob No, none of them would. None of them. Nobody I
Yeah, I'm
know
like,
would. Yeah, nobody I know
hide it.
would. Yeah, nobody I know would have a hidden one. They would post pictures about it and be like, "Yeah, look what I got, guys." So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess possibly me would be the only one, but not hiding it, more hiding it for work, I suppose. That would
Yeah.
be the only reason I would hide it. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much to look at either. It's a pig on my shoulder blade. So yeah, like an oink oink pig. Yep. So that's probably the only one there. But all right. And then later we'll do our affirmations.
Yep.
We went to Scarefest. That was fun. We actually didn't party very much though, but that was okay. That was okay. Sometimes I gotta just be in the mood, you know?
Yeah.
I do. And I just wasn't in the mood. I was originally, like the first night that we got there, yeah, I had those couple drinks. Now, had we stayed out, I would have drank more, but then probably would have been hung over the next day. So,
Yeah. We don't want to do that and deal with that,
mm,
for sure. No, well, even me and Jeff talked about this on the podcast I think a few weeks ago, where it's like Halloween doesn't feel like Halloween. Like
mm-mm,
it just doesn't. Like there's just
nope,
something in the air. I think there's too much crap going on with everything, where people are just like, "Yep, this is not doing it. We're not having
yep,
fun."
I completely agree. It does
So
not feel like Halloween at all.
yeah, because like even the cul-de-sac I live in, there would be decorations and stuff on everybody's doors and everybody's like patios and stuff. There's nothing here. There's nothing.
Wow.
And it's really weird to see. I'm just like, that's strange,
Mm,
so yeah, it's very weird. And I don't know, it just feels funny because even I went even, even besides Scarefest, we went to Halloween Horror Nights, and then after that I went with some friends to a couple of haunts in Alabama. And
hmm
then I keep forgetting. I'm like, this is fucking October. Like I just keep forgetting it's October. So
Well, shit. There's only 4 more days left.
yeah, I know.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Dang.
wild.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it just, I guess with everything going on, it just doesn't seem it's just not fun, basically. Nothing's
Yeah.
fun. That's all it really boils down to. And yeah, Scarefest was fun. I'm glad we did that. I only had to get one thing signed this year, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was fun to see everybody. There was that one table that had all the chocolate body parts.
Yep. That was cool. That
They
was
s-
very, very
they
cool.
sold out. They entirely sold out.
Yep.
That was insane because like every time we passed by the table, it kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yep.
So that was yeah. But I did grab their card, so
Good,
I'm
good. Yeah,
good.
they had some really fucking awesome, awesome things.
They did. There was well, and then I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, I have another like Halloween package of candy coming in from a place in LA called Deadly Sweet,
Mm,
and they do a lot of fun stuff. And like I forgot about that, but luckily I didn't buy anything from these guys. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, I got their card, so I'll maybe order something later on and see what happens.
yeah. Well, you said you needed to get one thing signed, but that was at Scarefest because we also went to Florida
Yep.
where you just had to get Corey Feldman's autograph along with some of the other Goonies. Just had to have it. Oh my God. That
Well,
line.
well, thank you for being in line with me.
Well, it's not like I was doing anything else, but yeah, damn. That was forever. And then I feel bad for like some of those people that paid for like the VIP and like that one guy that was like the top tier VIP and he was waiting for hours. That's just crazy.
Well, remember the other old guy? I think he was behind you, and he just kept bitching about it and kept talking, walking
Hmm
up and talking to them and coming back to the group and everything. And I
hmm
was like,
I do.
yeah, I was like, dude, like we're all suffering. I don't know what you want. Like
Yeah.
you yelling at the people who are
If
trying
it's
to,
too much, leave.
yeah, like you yelling at the people who are trying to do their job is not going to help anything. And like those ladies did the best they could. They really
Yeah.
did.
Well, and
Um,
here's the other thing. The talent could always cancel themselves and say, that's it, I'm not signing anymore and leave.
but
So,
but then those people would rip them apart literally.
yeah, oh, this group, I mean, they were getting mad. But I
Yep.
also don't think it was right that they were letting people like take up as many things as they wanted to get signed.
No, usually at conventions like now there's a thing where you'll read it on the website where it's like okay max like 3 to 5 things per
Hmm
person, and so but they also have a thing. It's like oh if you have more like put it in a pile, give it to this person, give us
hmm
your phone number. They have a whole sheet of like they have a whole form you have to fill out to do like 20 or 30 things.
Yeah.
So this way it gets done, but it'll get done by the end of the weekend kind of thing. And you come pick it up afterwards, and like they're all signing everything, so it's fine. Um, but yeah, because I think even Sean Ashton was like quick. and
Yeah.
he was in a photo shoot. He came running back, and he started
He's
signing
such a
stuff.
nice guy.
Super nice guy. We went in for 30 seconds. Real nice guy. Super nice guy. Oh my God.
Yep. And he even extended his hand. I just went up with you
Yeah.
and he even extended his hand to me and shook my hand. And I wasn't even like trying to talk to him or get a signature or anything. I was secretly recording him,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah. Yeah. But the other two, like Robert Davi, met him the first day, super nice guy.
hmm
The other two ladies were great. I
Yep.
wish Joe Pantoliano was there, but he's shooting, I think, Silent Night, Violent Night, or Violent Night, whatever it is, with David Harbour right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
the
come out.
second one.
Yep, yep. That's what he was doing. That's why he was not there that weekend. But I am tracking him using AI and figuring out what he's gonna be next so I can get a signature. Yeah. Because
Nice.
that's one poster I want to complete for sure. Everything else, like I don't think there's anything else I really want or need signed ever. So like I'm fine. Like even Monster Squad that was there at Scarefest, I was like, eh, it's a really good movie. I do love it, but like I'm not gonna wait in line for the entire day and do this. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I did it for Friday Night because the mom was there, and I was like, she's never there. So that was different. But but yeah, Corey Feldman, that whole situation was, jeez, that whole situation was nuts, and people were getting feral. I did love that Pauly Shore had to like call him out with a bullhorn.
Oh yeah.
And be
Yeah.
like, Corey Feldman. And then he comes out like exhaling vape smoke and he's like, yeah, I'll sign some more. He signed for like 8 more minutes and then went to like his photo op and then the panel, So
And in the
jeez.
beginning, he was talking to fans and like taking forever to sign,
Yep.
which was great for those fans. But then the rest of the people that were waiting, it just was making it take forever.
Yep.
Man.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it was quite a bit. Once again, I will never blame the people who work there because like
Yeah.
they can only do so much.
Well, and that one really, really tried to
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
it keep it going.
she did. She really did. She was trying to keep everybody, somewhat calmed down. Um, but also like the I think the dad in front of us and the two girls, was it? The guy or the boy and the girl, I forget. But he had two children and
Oh,
apparently
yeah, yeah.
apparently online it said $80 for a signature.
hmm
And Corey, being the lovely guy he is, jacked it up to 160, and they weren't very happy about it.
It was specifically for those
Funk
not bobbleheads, but Funko Pops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Funko Pops, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah.
Man,
It
that girl, she was going off.
yeah. On Corey Feldman's whole team, she was not happy. And this guy was a professional because he had like the magnetic containers for the Funkos and like
hmm
everything. He was ready. He had them in his nice little like soft bag and everything. Like he was ready. Um, but yeah, jeez, it was nuts. Um, like yeah, all I wanted was signature. I didn't want him to say anything else. I was just like, hey, find it and I'll fuck off. It's fine.
hmm
And I love how as soon as I left, there was a guy in line who's like, thanks for not taking so long. I'm like, I did what I could, man. But yeah, then we made the trek and did Halloween Horror Nights, which was
Yep.
fun. Yeah,
Yep.
that was awesome.
Man, that took a while. That by the time we were done, my feet hurt so damn bad. Like we were running on fumes.
Yeah. Yeah, we really were.
God. Yeah, I didn't walking back to the vehicle. Whew.
Yeah, it was. Luckily, we had those little tracks we could just kind of stand on. The people movers. We could just kind of stand on for a
Yep,
minute and
yep.
get across the park.
Yeah. Just take me to my car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, by the way, when I was home, I gave my niece her shirt and she loved it. So
Oh, good.
yeah,
Good,
yeah,
good,
she really
good.
liked it. So it was awesome.
No, that was good. That was good, except when we tried to get breakfast that last day. That kind of
Oh
fucking
dear
sucked.
God, yeah, and like mind you, like that's a chain, and that's never happened before. That's never ever happened before. I don't know why, but like Yeah, because like I've gone with Jeff and these guys. I've gone by myself sometimes and things like that, but it's never been like 35 or 40 minutes to get your food. Never has
Yeah.
it been that. It's never been that.
Breakfast, it's not like it was a steak or potatoes or something that had to take a long time to cook. We're talking eggs and biscuits and gravy and stuff that,
Yeah, yeah. We didn't get
didn't take
anything.
very long at all.
Yeah. We didn't like get like foie gras or something. We got like
Mm.
fucking yeah, like waffles, bacon, and eggs and biscuits. That's it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that
Yeah,
took for fucking ever.
it did. It
And
really did.
then Scarefest didn't have breakfast. The breakfast
Oh my
buffet's
God, yeah,
gone.
yeah. That was
I
shit.
was so sad. We were
That
looking
was
forward to that the whole fucking time.
yeah, because we're like, oh, it'll be $20 and it'll be nice and this and the other, and
Mm-hmm.
then like nothing, just not there anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
that fucking sucks. But no,
But
Scarefest was fun. We had some good times. Did you ever watch the Zuri Johnson
I
story?
did. I watched it. I did watch it.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
I liked it. It was good. It's a little long, but I did like it. I did catch the woman that you were talking about, the secretary who's there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was my original part.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I'm glad you played the cop because you did really well with it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm your friend. Um, you really did really well with it, and it was very believable, and your movements and things of the cop with what you're doing, the way the clothes you had, the stuff you were interacting with on your belt and everything, the way you're questioning, doing the questionings, doing the interrogations and everything was really good. So I'm
Thank
glad
you.
I'm glad they picked you because you being in it like for that whole time, like, and you and the like the especially the banter in the car with you and your partner were great. It was so good.
Yeah, and
Um,
that just we just kind of I was learning my lines while I was driving there. Yeah. Yeah, because they just completely flipped us. But I kept thinking, looking back, I'm like, I could have done better, but I wasn't like a main character or anything. So what I did, thank you, I think was fine. But yeah, that's based on true story
yeah,
or
yeah. Yeah,
inspired
it's right
by
by a true
true
story. Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah. But no,
Inspired.
yeah, I watched it yesterday just to, prepare for this and everything.
Yeah.
Because I had it, I think, half watched on Tubi and I watched the other half as well yesterday. So it was great. You did well. You did wonderful.
Yeah, they've
You
had like a few million views now of
wonderful,
it. Yeah.
wonderful. That's good. Yeah, you are, yeah, in everything I've seen you in, you're very good. You are. Even in the Town Without Halloween, that's one that I'll remember a lot because like it was, yeah, you did really good in that one too. You know.
Which people can still watch it for the Halloween season.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Ah. Yeah, I don't really have anything else lined up. I wish I did. I wish I did, but I'm still working this contract. And actually, the hospital system I'm working for, um, they go live on Epic on November 1st.
Oh,
So
wow. Okay.
yeah, we'll be busy. But I don't know if they'll extend me or not. I don't know. I may be out of a job at the end of December, but I may not be. I don't know. That's the nature of consulting. If
Who
I'm out of
knows?
a job, maybe I'll do other things.
Yeah.
Although I just put an offer in on another building. Look, look. I don't know why I do these things, but it's so funny. So I'm gonna send you the link so you could look at it.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got?
But so my cousin, who also has a bunch of cats, was turned over to there's a builder that lives that's fixing up some homes by him. And of course, when you got stray cats and stuff, um, they are pooping everywhere and stuff like that. And it's pissing the builder off. So he turned my cousin into uh, basically the city. We are limited to three pets if
Gotcha.
you're within the city limits. And now the city's saying that because he is feeding these stray cats, he's basically taking ownership of them and he got them fixed and stuff, but they're not in his home. He has his three cats in his home. These are cats that are outside stray cats that he gives. He'll put like little shelter things out too and stuff like that. But yeah, so made me start thinking, shit, I got cats and I got all these cats outside that I fucking feed. Not only do I have more cats in the house than I'm supposed to, but I feed just as much as he does outside. So now I'm like, great. Well, my son, who's a cop now, um, had stopped over and he's like, Mom, I saw this building. I said, I know exactly which one it was that you're talking about. And we went and saw it today. And Zillow does not do it justice. Does not do it justice at all because you look at that and you're thinking, okay, it looks like a basic little office building. Well, it's bigger than my house and it's on a full basement. Now it's zoned as residential, and I don't know why it's zoned as residential, but it is, but it's huge. There's actually like three offices and like a great big area up front, and then it's on a full basement, kind of a short ceiling, but it is on a full basement, and then it has some like other storage area out, you know, towards the back, but it's fucking huge.
Yeah, these pictures
So
because yeah, there's limited to 18 photos, and it's like that's not enough.
no, it does not do it justice. And most of the pictures are the same fucking picture.
Yeah,
It's like it does not, you cannot tell from this picture how big the place really is and how much potential there is. Because I'm like, shit, I could have an office in there. I could set up a recording studio in there. My kids like you could take cats in there and you could start like a cat sanctuary, or we were talking about a cat cafe. Like, I don't know, we'll do something, man. So yeah,
yeah,
I'm just kind of waiting to hear back. But yeah, the pictures do not do it justice
yeah.
at
And I
all.
love I love on Zillow that says like price cut 10K. It happened like a
Yeah,
few days ago.
it's the people that originally owned it died. It's the
Oh,
family selling it, and that was filled with antiques. They sold all the antiques out. They fixed some things on it. So basically, whatever they sell it for is money in their pocket.
right.
Yep. And then if you look at it, the building, okay, so there's a building right there to the left that you see, but then right behind that building is the police station. There's the fire department and then the police station. So this is
Okay.
across from the fire department and police station. So the area is very safe. Not that we have, a lot of crime around here, but yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting back, waiting to hear. Um, and then I got to deal with the bank because this is listed as residential.
Yeah,
It's zoned as residential.
that's odd. That's odd. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, isn't it easier to go from like residential to like what is it, C4 or whatever than it is to
Yeah.
go the other way around?
Well, and I talked to the lady at the bank. I'm like, I don't know why they zoned it residential. There's one bathroom in there with a toilet and a sink, like no shower, nothing. So it like doesn't even have a bathroom or,
Yeah.
I don't know how it could be residential, but that's just what it's zoned as.
Yeah, that's odd. But no, I hope you get it and I hope you make your cat
Yeah.
sanctuary.
It's been, I do. I want to make it, I do want it to be a cat sanctuary. All these cats that I now have in my house because the five cats that I had spayed or neutered are in my house right now. I don't keep them in the house all the time, but I felt kind of bad because they were looking in my windows. It's cold outside, which this is the bad thing. I feel terrible because all the other cats were left outside. So I'm only letting some of the cats in, and the other cats are like, "Oh, we want to come in," and I shut the door in their face. I feel so bad. I do. I feel terrible.
Oh, jeez. Well, you have to get sleep sometime. You can't just have cats, there all
I
the
know. I know. And these
time.
cats really do need to go back outside,
Yeah.
but it is cold outside. So
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
tomorrow.
well, yeah, it's been cold here the last couple of weeks now. It's finally like broke and it's like actually cold. This is the first day I've actually worn jeans to go out, so yeah,
Really?
gotta put the shorts away until March.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because I was looking, because my birthday is next month, and I'm like, I want to go somewhere for my birthday, but I want to go somewhere that's nice weather, that's warm. So I was kind of looking all over, trying to figure out a good place to go. I don't know, might go to New Orleans. I asked my friend
Yep.
Tracy, the really boring one, what if she could take time off work. So I'm trying to see if she can go somewhere with me. Um, So maybe we'll hit up New Orleans because when I looked at Atlanta, you guys do get kind of chilly sometimes in
Yeah.
November and December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's nothing like, where you are for sure, but it does get chilly. I think, let me check. I want to say it's like 50 degrees outside right now, and it's like, it's definitely cooler. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
50 right now for sure. So yeah, it's definitely cooler, but it's not, but I keep hearing like there's somebody who's like looked at the Farmer's Almanac and it's like, oh, we're gonna get a blizzard this year across the US. I'm like, great.
No,
Awesome.
that would suck.
Yeah. That's the last thing we need.
I know. Hmm. There's a
But
lot of things we don't need,
yeah,
but
there's a lot of things we don't need for sure.
God damn.
Yeah. Um, oh well. If it happens, it happens. We'll deal with it. I'll just be in my place for like 3 or 4 days or whatever. I'll just be trapped here.
I
God,
have plenty of food I can eat here if I get trapped.
yeah. Um, and I need to get mom a generator for her house because if there's a strong gust of wind, it knocks over the power line and then she's out for like 2 days without
Oh,
power. Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah, and because she lives, up the side of a mountain, there's not a lot of people there. They will not prioritize her. They'll
Yep,
prioritize the
yep,
larger population first, and then her the area she's in will be last. So,
yep.
yep. Oh well. Yeah,
That sucks.
it does suck. It does suck.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
So now that your cousin's engaged, how
Oh
much longer is it
Jesus
going to be till
Christ.
you are?
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I mean, I knew he was dating this girl. I didn't know when it was gonna go down. I had a feeling it was gonna be soon, but like I was hoping he'd give it like another 6 months at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
At least a little bit. No. No, not at all.
Ah,
And like I get the video from like four different aunts and my mom as well. It's like five people.
that's hilarious.
And I'm just like, I don't need this right now. I really don't need this right now. I don't want this right now. And it's all the same. It's all the same message. It's just like, you're next, you're next, you're next. I'm like, am I gonna get killed? What the fuck is this? Um, but no, they sent me the exact same video over and over again. I'm just like, fuck, man, come on. I don't want this. I don't need this. Jeez. Yeah,
I love it.
I don't know. After what happened with the girl in Florida, I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
You know
Yeah.
what? It'll happen when you least expect it. Sometimes you can't force it unless you just want to say, let it be arranged, but then that would suck.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. Like it's one of those things where like, I don't want to die alone, but also it's just like, man, I don't I've been alone too long and I just really don't want anybody in my space. It's one of those things.
Yes.
It's one of those
Dude,
things. It's
that's
like,
that's how I am. I like things the way I like them. I don't want them in my, yeah.
yeah, that's really all it is, but it's one of those things where I think I've come to terms with it. Like I'd rather somebody just be in my space and like it's kind of uncomfortable for a bit and I get used to it. Like I'm okay with that, you know.
Did you ever hear back from that chick that's in Atlanta? That like you guys were gonna go on a date and like she canceled because she had some people that came over and
Oh, from like 2 years ago. God,
yeah.
no, I still have her number. She's still on my phone. She's still on my phone.
Oh,
Yeah, she actually popped up when I was on one of the dating apps, like I think like 8 months ago or whatever. She popped up there again as like being single. I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother with this. No, she canceled on me like sorry, I should say canceled. She rescheduled on me 4 times,
damn.
and then like I showed her the receipts, and she wasn't very happy about that.
She called her out. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I only did it one time. I'm like, no, you did it like four times and here are the pictures. And I had to like circle them in red. I'm like, this is you rescheduling. And she's like, well, I'm busy. I'm just like, okay,
Okay.
then if your job is your priority, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But, rescheduling four times is ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that shows very little interest. She had
Yeah.
no interest at all.
Yeah,
None.
if you don't have interest, you like it's one of those things where like if you don't have interest, don't answer the message, don't call, unmatch, and just
Yep.
move on. It's fine.
Yep.
Like don't yeah, don't pull me in and then when it's like, when I've done the thing the guy should do is make a date and figure out a restaurant and you're just like, "Yeah, well, I don't know." It's like, "Well, I've done the thing. I don't know what I
Yep.
don't know what I don't know what more you do you want me to come like carry you to the car and then carry you to the restaurant? Like what do you want? What do you want?" So, yeah. She seemed very high maintenance and I was like,
Mm.
no. No. Because I think one of her messages was like if I can remember from a while ago, it was like, "Oh yeah, I guess you don't want somebody with like, ambition and like a good job." I'm like, that doesn't really matter to me either way. Like you can have it or you don't have it. Like it's not a thing. But if you're so into your job and your work and that's your
Yeah.
priority, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you shouldn't be on the dating apps. Find somebody
Yeah,
who's
exactly. What are you looking for
yeah,
then?
yeah. Like find somebody, like find some guy, some person who works next to you at work, and go bang them. I don't know what you want from me. Like,
Oh God.
yeah. But no, it was kind of funny because like I just said, yeah, I'm done, and then she offered to like take me out and buy me food. I'm like, that's not the point, you know. And I was very adamant. I'm like, no, on like the first like at least few dates, like, no, we're not doing this thing where you buy the food. I'm not gonna do that. And then, she went negative and she's like, well, I guess I don't want somebody who has a good job. I'm like, oh, it's like, I was like, no, just have a good one. I didn't say anything nasty. I was like, have a good one. Talk to you later. That
Yeah.
was it. So
Mm.
yeah, it was, yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's too bad.
and it's one of those things where like, we even did like a video call because she thought I was like some scammer. And I was like, no, I'm here. Like, I had to send her my LinkedIn and everything because she thought I was a scammer. I wish I was kidding. I really wish I was kidding. She wanted my LinkedIn profile to make sure I was real.
Yeah. That's wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I really
So
wish I
weird.
really wish I was kidding.
It's like she was trying to find any kind of excuse not to go through with it.
Yeah, well, which is dumb. It's like if you don't want to go through with it, then unmatch me and be like, "Oh, I'm busy," and then that's fine. But don't
Yeah.
get don't get like. Well, I think it was also because I rejected her, and then she got mad. That's what it was.
Mm.
Because I guess she wanted to be the one to reject me, and I just got fed up with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
You know. And
Yeah.
then once
Yeah.
once I rejected her, then she was like, it's like, oh, I don't, it's like, oh, you're an asshole. I'm like, whatever, whatever. I don't have time for this.
Mm.
You want to play? You want to play games? Get an Xbox, lady. Like I'm not the one.
But then see, that's going to be the type of woman that then complains about men,
Hmm.
not
Yeah,
going out, or there's no good
yeah,
men, or
yeah.
they
It's
play
yeah,
games, or
yeah, yeah, yeah. She's gonna be like, oh, they ain't shit. I'm like, whatever narrative you want to spin that helps you sleep at night. You do that.
mm, mm,
Yeah,
fucker.
yeah, yeah. I just no, because I saw her on one of the dating apps and I immediately blocked her. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not doing this. Yeah, I think she had changed her picture or something slightly. So I was like, no, I'm not dealing with that shit. So yeah, it's a shit show. It really is. I recently learned because I'm on Hinge as well too that Hinge has a match rate of 0.2%.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
All righty
It
then.
has that's how good it is. Like because everyone touted it for a minute. They're like, oh yeah, get on Hinge. I'm like, no, thank you, I'm good. You know.
Yeah,
So
there's really not any kind of good way to really meet people anymore.
no, because it's one of those things, and it's funny because I keep seeing this. Like it's one of those things like, online algorithms and things like that. All the videos people watch are like, very confusing. But it's one of those things where like women didn't want to get approached by dudes ever, and then like they got what they wanted.
Hmm. Yeah.
and then they're like, wait, come back. It's like, no, you said we were all creepy, so
Yep.
we're
Yep.
not doing it.
Yep.
So that's just been the thing is like no dude wants to be wants to be that person. And it's
Yep.
also like, and some of the dudes are a little aggressive too. Like they'll maybe hit on the girl at the gym or in the bar, and once she says, like, she might honestly say no thank you, and then he may get irate and be like, fuck you, you're a bitch or something, and then that's the wrong thing to do. So
Well, one thing that I've noticed is there's like a big trend on people trying to like secretly tape their bad date and post it all over when it's not necessarily a bad date. Like the guy that wanted to take that girl to where was it? Cheesecake Factory.
yeah,
And she's like blasting him all over the internet and stuff about how bad he is. She's just making herself look bad.
yeah,
I see videos like that all the time. Guys
yeah,
even do it too. Oh, I was catfished, and there was nothing wrong with the girl.
yeah. I mean, that's usually the guys who do that are like who are into the whole like red pill alpha male thing,
Mm,
and they think they deserve like Swedish supermodels on regardless of what they do. Like they think they deserve that, which I mean, be realistic. Both sides just need to be realistic.
hmm hmm
That's what it is, you know. Um, and I mean, it's there's this like there's this cold war between men and women, and something's got to break. It's got to break at some point,
Yeah.
because we're all lonely masturbating in our rooms right now, and nobody wants that,
Or in the car.
or in the car, or in the car, yeah. I mean, and it's yeah. I've and like the dating apps are really frustrating because like I'll match with somebody. This happens a lot too. I'll match with somebody and try to get a conversation going, and the girl will get, I'll do it for like 3 or 4, at least 4 days, and the girl will give me nothing, like single word answers, like nothing. And then like because I'm sometimes bad at this and I don't know what to say because their profile will have fucking nothing on there. I will run like some of the questions they asked, or like their little bubbles of like like hockey, museums, and
hmm
baseball. I'll run that through AI and be like, give me something I can like say to her to get her to like talk to me. And they'll be like, oh, you use ChatGPT. I'm like, I don't know what you want. I don't know. I gave it a try. Your profile is just pictures and nothing. You don't even have a bio. Like I have nothing to pull from.
Yep. Yep.
What do you want? So like I've had that happen where like the girl had nothing on her profile. And I was just like, I ran the little things, the little like questions she'd answered or whatever through ChatGPT, and I was like, give me something. And it gave me like 4 of them, and I picked one. And the girl's like, oh, you got this from ChatGPT. I was like, and I admitted, I'm like, yeah, I did, because like I didn't know how to approach you. She's like, well, you could have just said hi. I'm like, I don't know. You'll need to get on the same page or something, because either I say hi or ask some elaborate question that gets you thinking. Like it's one or the other. Like there's no pleasing any of you. It's just terrible. So like, yeah, it's yeah. Like and I'll put forward efforts. I'll try to ask questions and like gauge responses and do a whole thing and try to really kind of get a connection going. But man, it's rough. It's rough.
Man.
Especially when like yeah, especially when they just give you one word answers. I'm like, okay,
Yep. Yep.
whatever. And there was one girl I messaged for, like it was like three things. Like she had messaged me. I think I made a funny comment on some thing she posted on Bumble or whatever. And she messaged me, and then I messaged her back about 20 minutes later, and then all of a sudden unmatched. I'm like,
What the
I
fuck?
I did not say anything offensive. I did not say anything offensive, and it was like unmatched. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. I guess because I was too eager, I should have waited like 2 hours or 2 days and then messaged her back. That would have been appropriate. So yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's like yeah, it's hard to gauge. It's very much hard to gauge.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
How
Every
about
time I think of dating, I think about who the fuck is going to want to date somebody with all these goddamn cats? And not just all the cats, they're bad fucking cats. So I don't know that I told you. Did I tell you I have a cat that keeps pissing on my kitchen counter?
I think you mentioned that when we were hanging out, but you haven't mentioned it on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought I knew which cat it was, and it turns out it's a different cat. But this other cat, the one that I thought was peeing on the counter, actually pees on the stove.
Oh
So
my
my
God.
brand new stove, right? Brand new stove. And yeah, he will back right up to it, right on like the plate thing that you push the buttons to start it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's gonna be great if that fucking goes out because this cat keeps pissing on the stove. So you think that's bad enough, right? Like, that's bad. Got back home after we were at Scarefest, and I go in bed and I like snuggle up in my bed and I'm just like laying there. I think one of them pissed on my pillow, which is
Oh,
why all my shit, why I slept on the couch. Yeah. So I don't know if it was on my pillow or they marked like they were on my bed and marked the wall right behind my bed because I had to have the whole wall scrubbed, get new pillows, bedding, wash the bedding. Yeah, yeah,
jeez.
yeah. And yet now I took five more little kittens from outside in my house. I don't know. I wouldn't date me. I'll be honest. I would, yeah, I would say no. No, but I think the worst thing that happened, I think this is what I was going to tell you. So when I get migraines, it helps if I like lay in the bathtub, right? So I fill up the bathtub because I like the shower, like I'll sit there and let the shower like hit the back of my neck, and then I'll fill up the tub and then I'll just kind of lay in the tub for a while.
Yeah.
So I did that like before we went to Scarefest because I think this is what I was going to tell you. And I'm like laying there and I could smell it. I could smell it. One of the cats must have pissed in the bathtub and I filled it with water. And there I am laying in cat piss water, trying to. So
Jeez.
then I'm having to take a shower and scrub and clean the bathtub. But I love them.
Well, here's the thing. You can't look at it like that because if you have, once again, 7 or 8 cats or whatever, and you have kind of let the dude decide if the dude wants to be part of that or not. You can't just be like preemptively like, oh, he's not gonna like the cats. I'm like, listen, I've been around a lot of women, a lot of red flags, and I was willing to give it all up for them. Um, so I mean.
I need somebody with a farm that could let the cats. I would let the cats outside. They could live outside.
So
I
you
would
need
not
you
have a
need
problem
you
with
need
that.
you need some blue collar guy who's got a farm. There you go.
Yeah, I would have no problem with these cats living outside.
There you go.
Trust me. I let them go outside. Three of them, the three big males I do.
Right.
But no, I've had them all to the vet. It's nothing medical with any of them. It's all behavioral.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because that was my first thought was okay. Now, the one that keeps peeing on the counter, it turns out it's a female. So, because I thought it was the males, I kept yelling at them, but no, it's a female. And I don't know what her issue is with peeing in the litter boxes. So, she likes to pee on like flat surfaces. So, I have like a flat, I just did this week, like a flat box that I put like a puppy training pad in, like a pee
Okay.
pad in.
Yeah.
So she's been going in that and has not peed on the counter this week. So I'm like, okay, I think I got that one figured out. God, so annoying
One
though.
down, 7 more to go.
I know. I'm just like, oh my God, so annoying. But yeah, I think the three males, they're all territorial. So,
More than likely. Yeah, but no, I mean, yeah, I personally, I think you should date, you should put yourself out there and see what happens.
eh.
Obviously, don't get any apps though. For the love of God, don't do that to yourself. Jesus.
I would never meet anybody then. Like, where do I
Yeah, no
go to
shit.
meet people?
Oh God.
Oh God.
There's Home Depot, there's Target, there's the
Yeah, then I'd have to shower and like get dressed.
Oh God, there's the farmer's market, there's bowling
Oh
alley,
God.
swap meet, I don't know if you're desperate, stand outside the men's bathroom. I don't know what to tell you, you know.
I used to do that at Peter's back when I was in my 20s. We could sit in the women's and they had a big glass window. So if you're sitting there, you could see right into the men's every time their door opened and they had like the stalls or not the stalls, but they had the urinals right there
Oh
as the door opened. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, we used to sit there all the time.
Oh man.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, I think I know what I was going to tell you. This was another thing. So, my kid is a cop now, right?
Yeah.
He's been sworn in.
Hmm.
Um, met I'm the one that pinned him. They took pictures. His dad came down
Yeah.
and I don't know if I told you this or not, but his dad came down, right? Well, then we went out to lunch, dropped him off, and me and his dad are sitting in my vehicle, my new one that I finally bought because my
Yeah.
kid never gave me my car back. So I just bought a different one. But he we were chit-chatting. Well, my kid and his girlfriend had broke up, right? Because
Yeah.
she wanted to get married. Or she said she just didn't see them getting married or engaged anytime soon. He's
Right.
22. She's 21 and still in college. But okay, fine. He's like, all
Jeez.
right, fine.
She wanted a baby like yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to this kid's dad, and we're sitting there and we're getting along great. He has a great personality. Funny wise, he's an asshole to date, but
All
or be
right.
married to. But so we're sitting there talking, right? Everything has been great. Everything with the kid. We went to lunch. I paid for the motherfucker's lunch, right? He didn't pay child support from the time the kid was 13 and came back to live with me because I didn't need his money. Because my kid said, my dad doesn't have any money. Don't take it from him. He needs it. So I didn't get child support from him, right? I'm
Right.
still paying for the fucker. I paid for his lunch. Anyways, we're sitting there and he was like, yeah, I wish they could have worked out. I really liked her. And I said, yeah. And he goes, yeah, but at least she didn't get pregnant. And he gives me this side eye, like, and I said, I most certainly did not trick you. And he's like, yeah, okay. You said you were on the pill. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, don't you dare say I tricked you. And he's like, calm
Oh
down.
God.
Oh, hell no. I'm like, get the fuck out of my car right now. Calm down. I'm like, motherfucker, I most certainly did not trick you. The kid is 22. This argument is long gone. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I most certainly did not trick you. You knew I wasn't on anything. No, I didn't, but it's okay. I'm like, get the fuck out of my car. So finally, he gets out of my car and he comes around to my window and he knocks on my window and I roll it down. He goes, let's not make our kid's first day arresting his parents. Like, can you just fucking leave? Just
Oh my
fuck
God.
off and I him.
It sounded like, I don't know. It sounded like he wanted to get a rise out of you. Anyways, that's what it sounded like. He
Yeah,
sounded like
he
he wanted to make
enjoys
you.
it.
Yeah, it sounded like he wanted to make you mad. Anyways, because for him
Yeah.
to say calm down more than once, like that's you're tempting fate at that point.
And it was the whole like, calm
Oh no, he was no,
down.
he was doing it to fuck with you. He was
Calm.
totally doing it to fuck with you then.
Oh God, he pisses me off so
100% he
bad.
was doing it to fuck with you. Had to be. Had to
So
be.
bad.
Yeah, had to be.
So bad. Because it brings back all these memories. Like when after I had my kid, he like he didn't come to my dad's funeral because a family member had told him she didn't think that my son's was his. And so
Oh,
he went and
jeez.
told all his family that he didn't think this kid was his and blah, blah, blah. And he didn't come to my dad's funeral. And so it's always been since then. He has done anything he could to piss me off. But oh God, he pisses me off so bad. So fucking bad.
Yeah, that's yeah, it sounded like he wanted to just push your buttons and leave you like that, just to kind of, fuck with you, which is terrible. Like that's,
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, everything was going great. You even paid for, his meal
Mm,
because he
mm,
couldn't, he didn't, yeah, just, yeah, didn't want to, or
mm,
whatever excuse, you want to
mm.
give. But yeah, that's terrible. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's official. My kid is a cop.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for him to like pull you over speeding or something.
Oh, I know. I know. I'm like, it's gonna happen. Jesus.
Yeah, because I think even we discussed it out. Yeah, I was like, oh, he's not gonna pull you over. He's like, no, he's gonna be the first one to pull you over.
He will. Yeah. Trust me. It's not gonna, he's not gonna be lenient at all. I've always said he was
Terrible.
kind of an asshole. He's not gonna be lenient. He's pretty strict. He's the kid like back in high school. I'd be like, why are you here? You know what I was doing when I was 16 with my license? He's like, yeah, and look how much trouble you got in. I'm like, but it was fun. I don't, why?
No, it's just it's a generational thing. Like Gen Z doesn't party. Like Gen Z doesn't drink, doesn't party. Like they're the
Oh,
generation that like because they're around now, like there is no more drinking and no more partying. It's wild. And I think it's because they constantly have their phones on them and they don't want to be caught saying or doing anything stupid because it'll like, it'll echo throughout the internet for decades and they don't want that.
yeah,
So,
that's true.
for us, like for us, we had to like post it on MySpace, which is dead now. And even then, like those pictures, a lot of them are gone, so it's fine. But like we never had that kind of problem. Like, you know, even when I went to high school, camera phones were just coming out and they were really shitty. Like they were terrible.
Hmm.
Like you couldn't really incriminate anybody with a fucking camera, like an old school flip phone camera. Like there's no way,
Yep.
you know. Not like kids nowadays where they could incriminate you in 4K very easily. Um, but yeah. So I think that's partially why they don't do that is because they don't want to get caught. They don't want the evidence to be out there and things like that. So that's all it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I don't know. And like they don't do Facebook. They don't shit. I don't even know. I don't know what my kids might even use.
They probably use like Snapchat.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what my niece uses. Like I had to get on Snapchat because that's the only way she would communicate with me. That's the only way she'd never talk to me. So I have to use Snapchat every now and again to talk to her. Like that's the only way to communicate.
Yeah, because I know Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, they didn't want none of that. No, because
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it's funny. I think it's also because like they think the videos just disappear and they're gone forever. It's like no, they can be
no,
they're on a server somewhere. They can be pulled up if they need to be.
yeah, absolutely.
So they think because it disappears, like it's gone forever. It's like that's not. And
Nothing
no,
is
no,
private.
no, and it's not private. It doesn't work like that. The funniest thing and the thing that I hated the most was when I went on vacation with my niece and my mom and aunt and everybody. So I was a millennial in that group, and I had to fix everybody's phone and like truck them along like they were children because
Oh my God.
because you had the older folks who couldn't walk too fast and didn't put on the right shoes, and then you had her on her phone who kept bumping into things because she didn't know how to look up. It was
Okay.
like it was like it was like herding cats. It was like herding cats.
That is so funny.
But I had to like when we got to the hotel when we went to this wedding in Jamaica, I had to fix all their Wi-Fi because they didn't know how it worked. Even for my niece, like she's like, "How do I get the Wi-Fi going?" I was like, "Jesus Christ, kid! Like you have the internet at your fingertips. You can't just like Google something." She's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Oh God, we're not doing this right now. Just give me your phone." So it was a lot of like me trying to figure out phone settings while we were at dinner and while there was a ceremony going on and we're eating and things like that. And I'm trying to like make sure everybody's crap works. So they can like upload pictures to like their WhatsApp groups or whatever it is, and show everybody and make videos and do this, then the other. I'm like, fuck people, come on. So yeah,
Oh, I love
I
it.
had to play tech support for 4 days.
Well, I finally got, speaking of social media and that, did you sign up for like the Facebook, oh God, it was that big settlement thing that they had to do?
I did not. I don't think I did.
I just got $33 from them
It's funny because there's an
for the
app.
privacy
Yeah,
whatever.
it's funny because there's an app now that you can like go through and like sign up for settlements all the time, and you'll get like like
That would be fucking
beer
awesome.
money like every
Because I
couple of
have
months.
gotten a few little checks sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. There
What's
are.
the app? I want that.
I forgot it was something that came up, but as soon as I know, as soon as
Oh,
I
that
find
would
out,
be fucking
as
awesome.
soon as I find out about it, I'll let you know for sure. But there's an app like this that's just for settlements now that you just like kind of you know
Because
like
there's so many of them out there. And some of
oh
them, if
yeah
you don't fill out the form, you don't get anything.
yeah. And a lot of them don't require very much like very much
Mm,
evidence. As long as you like sign up for the for with the form, like you'll get like 15-20 bucks out of it. It's not bad.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. There's so many things to unwrap for that. It's like this, like all these class action lawsuits are so bad that like there's an app for you to sign up for them in mass, so this way that you can get 20 bucks from the settlements like every couple of months. Like I don't know though. I don't know what that says about us as a society that we're at that point now where like things are just constantly going to shit.
Mm,
You know?
well, yeah. And it's been like that for a few years now.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
definitely. Oh well. But um, how's your son doing at being a cop? Have you heard any weird stories, any interesting things or whatever?
He is not going to tell me anything. That's another thing. He's very by the books. Although
Okay.
he did get his first arrest. I do know that.
Ah, all
I don't
right.
know who he arrested, but I do know he had to chase them because
Wow.
they
Okay.
ran. Yep. But he stopped
Impressive.
over here the other day with all of his gear on, and I'm like, oh my God, he's a cop. And I'm like, is that a real gun? He's like, yes, it's a real gun. I was like, I don't know. Man, I don't know if they gave him like a plastic gun or something. He's like, no, mom, it's a real gun.
You are such a mom. That whole thing. It's like, oh my God, he's so cute. Is it a real gun or is it a squirt gun? Like he's so pissed off at that, right?
He's like, yeah, it's real.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he actually is. He had to work the parade tonight because tonight was our, they don't call it a Halloween parade. They call it Calathumpian parade.
Okay.
Yeah, because, Halloween makes you think of witches and witches are evil. So people get upset about that around here. But
Yeah,
yeah, he had to work the parade. He was doing traffic control down there tonight.
got
So
you. Yeah, yeah. I know. Oh God, I think when I was a kid, the trunk or treat thing started,
hmm.
which was, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like church. It's like always in a church parking lot. It's always just like
Yep,
the church
usually.
people doing a thing out of their trunk with candy, which I think is fucking lame. Because apparently it happened because I guess bad things were happening to a couple of kids like a few years ago or something, and they got paranoid and they just did that. So that's what I think happened.
Well, and yeah, because some parents don't want to take their kids to different houses, to strangers' houses. Because when I was young, shit, we'd knock on anybody's,
Yeah, yeah.
door. And actually, my dad had told me when I was young, it was even more so when he was young, because they would do it all week long.
Oh
There was
wow.
no you trick or treat on this day through these hours and
Right.
they just did it for like a whole week. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's impressive. Yeah, because like I grew up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, so we had the downtown area with all the shops and all the candy shops as well too.
Hmm.
That would give you candy, and if you were a young enough kid, you could get like a candy apple from these places. Now they don't even do
Oh,
that.
fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was wonderful, wonderful. You'd come back with like 5 pounds of solid candy. It was insane. It was insane. I think one time when me and my friend were like, still in our mid to late teens, because we just loved Halloween and we were just assholes. So We put on like f a full costume, and we went through like 4 times and got like 2 giant bags of candy just because we
Nice.
could, because why not? Um, there were always those asshole kids that would throw eggs and like shaving cream shit. There were those kids. I hated those kids. God, they were such assholes.
Mhm.
Always such assholes. Um, but yeah, no, that's I had a few good Halloweens, few good ones. There's one I remember I did at like the mall that was near me in Tennessee, and that was weird.
At the mall,
Yeah.
stopping at the little stores.
Well, it was yeah, and like it was you were stopping at the stores, but like you were in like a Disneyland line where you were just like slowly walking along, and as you got
Hmm.
to the door, they would like you'd go up and give the candy, and then you'd still be able to get back in line and then just keep going. Like it was really really slow. It was super slow.
And was it good candy or things like Tootsie Rolls?
I think
That's,
the mall one was mainly Tootsie Rolls. It was mainly like yeah, like very
I
cheap candy.
hated that. They were either Tootsie Rolls, those little flavored Tootsie Rolls that were like
Yeah,
fruit flavored.
or it was the unnamed candy that was like orange and black. You didn't know what the hell it was.
Oh, yeah. Some kind of peanut butter,
Yeah, yeah,
maybe like a
yeah,
peanut butter taffy kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, God.
Exactly. I know there's one director I love, Adam Green. He always touts like, if you come by his house on Halloween, he has like the full candy bars to give kids. Um, he always says that shit is hilarious. Yeah, because like I could never do it in my neighborhood because like we lived on a fucking side of the mountain, so like I would be climbing and sweating in my Halloween costume if I did that shit. It wouldn't work out. And plus there were like 8 houses there, so it'd be really quick. He's super quick. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Oh well.
Yeah, I was telling Conrad today, I said, I am so glad I can remember when he no longer wanted to trick or treat. It was like, okay, you want to get dressed and go trick or treat? And he's like, no, not really. Can we just sit on the porch and hand candy out? And I'm like, yes,
I did it. I did it way longer than I should have. I did it
no
way
longer
long.
walking around.
I did it way
Yeah.
longer than I should have. Um, yeah, I did it way longer than I should have because I fucking love Halloween. So yeah. But no, I mean, yeah. Well, I consider Halloween better than Christmas.
Nice.
That's my thought.
Do you have any
Uh,
parties coming up? You have one you're going to, right?
yeah. I have one I'm going to Friday.
What's your
Yeah.
costume?
I am going to. I think I got the priest costume. I got the priest costume that I still have in my closet, so I like that one. That's the one I'm gonna wear. Um, yeah, that's what I got. So I'm gonna do that. Friday.
Fun.
Yep, should be fun. Should be fun. Um, but yeah, I think I told you this, and I'll mention this here too. But yeah, I since Halloween's gonna be in a Saturday next year, I want to go to Salem, Massachusetts, and do Halloween
Yes.
there
Yep.
because yeah, they have a giant Halloween party that the day of. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, they'll have a day
Hmm.
of. That's just
That's
how they
neat.
are. Yeah. And costume contest, everything, and they go all out. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna commit and do it and get a hotel room. I like almost 10 months in advance.
Yeah, because you were saying you kind of gotta book it real early,
Yeah,
like
because
as soon
I
as possible.
yeah, like once again, I played around with AI one night and I was like, oh, because like I think it came up on like my feed or something of like some Halloween party happening, and it's like, oh, and they're like, oh, come down. It's like I'm across the country, it's not gonna work out. Getting a hotel room nearby to go to this Halloween party in Salem, like, yeah, it's gonna cost me like $1,000 to be there for 2 days. Not gonna happen. So I looked up one of the hotels, and like they do a whole thing. It's insane. I think if you want the weekend of, then you have to like it's like in January, it's like the middle of January, they do this thing, they put out the form at like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You fill it out, you put in your deposit, and you get the room you want.
Hmm.
Anything else around October, you would probably get it like now, and it would be fine. But the weekend of actual Halloween, they want you to like sign your life away
Wow.
and put in a deposit.
They probably make a killing,
They do. Well, actually,
Yeah.
I was there last year, because I was meeting a girl. Go figure. And I talked to some of the people in town, and I was like, how crazy is that time of year? Like, it's fucking nuts. It's you have to like schedule everything. You have to put in reservations for everything. I'm like, oh, okay, that's wild. And
Wow.
I also asked them of like how much of your yearly income is made during this time. They said half. I was
Wow.
like, shit. All right, no wonder you guys put up with the assholes. I understand now. You know,
Damn.
yeah. So I was like, I get it. I get it. I mean, if you're making that kind of money, and I'm sure the prices are jacked up too. They're at least double that weekend for
Hmm.
everything. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's happening. So like, they're making half their yearly income in like a month and a half, basically 6 weeks. So I don't blame them one bit. I really don't.
I don't either. I
Yeah,
don't either.
yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully it's a good time.
Oh, it'll be fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
yeah. We do all the touristy ghost tours and the museums and stuff and everything. Yeah, should be interesting. But yeah,
Good, good, good.
yeah.
That sounds exciting. I can't make plans like that in advance. That's too far for me to start thinking about things.
Well, it was on a whim. I was literally playing with the AI thing
Good
and like
for you, though.
asking it questions. I was like, oh, I want to do this, that, and the other. It's like, oh, like, what's the good hotel there? What's happening? What are the parties and stuff? It's like, and it gave me a bunch of websites, and I started reading stuff, and I was like, oh shit. And then like I came across a PDF for it,
Hmm.
and that was the thing is like I haven't set it in my calendar now for that date in January, so this way I know it's happening,
Good.
so I can grab a room and stuff and do it. Because then once that happens, I can get the flight and the car and everything, and it'll be fine. Um. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Also, there was one guy on Instagram that I really liked recently. He was doing these day trips, but he's doing them once a week, where he's like going to like Africa or like Germany
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah. Yeah. You were telling me
Yeah,
that.
for like a day, for like a day.
That's,
Well, he also lives in New York, so like a
yeah.
straight flight to anywhere like that is, yeah, you're fine from there. But I wanted to do a couple of those, so I have, if I don't know, if the government comes back together before November, I'll do one in November. But if not, I'll just wait till December to do it. Um, yeah. So I wanted to go to the Air and Space Museum in Washington and stare at all the planes and stuff for a few hours, and then come back. Um, because I love the space stuff. I could sit there for hours and read all the things. So I wanted to do that. But then I wanted to go to New York in December and look at all the Christmassy bullshit.
Yep. Yep.
And see the tree at like, the hell is it?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller Center, that's what it is. Yeah, I was trying to
Yeah.
figure it out. Yeah, I want to see the tree up there as well. Yeah, so I wanted to do all that bullshit. So
That's good. Travel
yeah,
while you can.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
it, do it, do it. So I keep telling my boys, I'm like, their passports have expired. I got to get mine renewed, I think. Or at least I got to get my TSA pre-check renewed.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got. Also, yeah. That's what I did this year. Also, I got my global entry this year. Yeah,
Yes, nice.
that was an ordeal.
Mhm.
God. I kept trying to do it in Atlanta, and I do it, at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I was like, oh, I'll make it. No, there was always ridiculous traffic and some sort of accident that happened near me, and I could
Ah,
never make it there in time. So I think in April or May, I did it for I did it one day for like Birmingham, Alabama. It's like, all right, it's like, an hour or two away. I'll go check it out. Still didn't make it. It's like there was a crash like right outside like
ugh,
the road, and like I was way
of
the fuck late.
course.
I was way the fuck late. It just didn't work out. So I was like, fuck it. Like I was sitting in traffic at like a stoplight for like 45 minutes. I was like, let me reschedule this for like something else. I was like, all right, like Mobile, Alabama. Let's do Mobile, Alabama because that'll make sense. So I did Mobile, Alabama for the next week. Got a hotel room and everything because I think it was like 4 hours away. I'm like, I'll just do it. It's fine. And I drove down there. I was like 30 minutes early, thank God.
Nice.
Bummed around the area for a bit and went in. And it's not even really an interview. It's just them looking at your passport, making sure you
Yep.
look the same, taking a picture of you, and then you putting your fingerprints on like a pad.
Yep.
That's all it is. That's the interview process. It took 10 minutes. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's it. And then like the card came in, like, about a month later. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm good to go now. If I ever want to, go overseas or whatever like that, I'll just be in and out of the fucking, the thing. So it's fine.
Nice.
Yeah, because mom's had it for a couple of years, so she just has to like show her face at like the immigration thing, and like she gets in
Hmm.
immediately. So
Good. Yeah, that's why I want the boys to do it because I mean, there are people that just don't go anywhere,
yeah,
spend their whole life in the state they live in. They might take a day trip somewhere, maybe, but yeah, I think that's sad.
it is. It is, especially with technology and everything we have now. Like you're able to take trips and go over the places. You really should. I'm with
Hmm.
you. You really should check out everything. I mean, even if it's for a week or a weekend or whatever, go check it out.
Yep.
You know.
Well, and that's the thing. There's still a lot in the US I haven't seen. Like I've
Yep.
never seen Mount Rushmore. I've never
Yep.
been to the Grand Canyon,
Mhm.
and those are kind of basic things.
Yeah, I think there is a hotel that's like literally inside the Grand Canyon you can actually stay at.
That would be neat.
And all the rooms aim like one way so you can see like the sunset, on the Grand Canyon the whole, you know,
Mm,
at night or or whenever it happens, So there's that. I don't know how much it is. I'm sure it's expensive. So there's that.
probably.
Mount Rushmore, no, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one. There is one weird thing I recently found out. I was watching a YouTube video on a channel called Vernitasium, where a guy does like a lot of like intellectual stuff. And he was in an old missile silo for a nuclear warhead. And they did a whole like he was doing the tour and they did a whole like, mock launch. I was like, I want to go see that. I don't know why those things interest me, but like apparently it's a whole museum that's like underground that you can like go walk through. I was like, that sounds incredibly fascinating to me. Like I would go do that.
That'd be neat.
Yeah, I would 100% go do that. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah,
That would be neat.
yeah.
Another place I want to go to, which my friend John went to, is there's a hotel down in, I think, the Florida Keys that is like underwater, and you actually have to scuba dive to get down to it.
Yes, yes, that's what I've heard as well.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, the Keys are. Yeah, I went to the Keys about 5 years ago. My cousin wanted to go down there because his family would go down there for vacations and stuff like that. So he trucked me down there with him. And then I think he got like Formula One tickets like at 4 in the morning before we were gonna leave. And we woke up and drove as fast as we could across the that giant
Mhm.
that giant one-way road and got to the F1 race and got to watch it. It wasn't even the race, it was like the pre-race. It was like the practice race or whatever. We still got to watch it. And we got handicap seats. Yeah, we got handicap seats and like so the guy's like doing a wheelchair. I'm like, no, we're good. Just give us regular chairs. He's like, okay. Everybody was so mad at us because we were sitting in regular chairs, like just like enjoying the cars go by at like 150 miles an hour. It was great,
Oh God.
but it was a whole complex. Like once you were in there, like you had the shops and like the restaurants and like all the little activities and everything you do. It was nuts. It was so nuts. It was so much fun.
Love it. God, I
Yeah,
haven't been to the races in ages. My mom and my stepdad used to take us all the time. So we're talking when I was like 10.
right.
Yeah, it's been forever. But we
And,
used to watch all the time.
yeah, my buddy in Vegas goes to them all the time. He goes to like the truck ones.
Okay.
Yeah, he watches those all the time. That's his favorite. So I don't know what exactly that's called, but yeah, just the truck ones.
Hmm.
That's all I know. Yeah, I know Vegas is on a couple F1 events and they've been assholes about it. Like they'll block off like the walkways above everything and
Hmm.
any room that
Which is
faces
crazy.
any room that
Yeah.
faces the track is like $1,000 a night, but then nobody wants it, so they like have to like the day before they have to like mark it down to like $100 a night or something. So somebody will take it. So yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah. But even Vegas, like their tourism is down so far.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, I can believe it.
yeah, they're losing a lot because yeah, this because of nickel and diming everybody, nobody wants it. So
Yep. Yep.
I
It's
heard,
not as cheap as it used to be.
yeah,
Yeah.
I heard something terrifying. Apparently, in the Luxor, people will jump off the inside ledge of the hotel down onto the lobby.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why? Kill
if they,
themselves or
yeah,
just,
yeah, they'll kill themselves. Yeah, 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 yeah.
oh,
They've lost money. They got caught cheating on their wife or whatever it is. They just yeah,
mm,
they just jump.
yes. I mean, if you're going to kill yourself, go do it where others aren't around. Why, why bother other people?
I agree. I agree. But
I
like,
mean, that's traumatize some kid that might be walking through.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's yeah, but that happens. That's something they don't report on, but that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course it happens. Of
yeah,
course it happens. Traumatize some adult. Yeah. No, that does happen.
yeah. And you know that the facility doesn't have enough money to pay them off. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh God. So
So
you have a movie upcoming that you're going to be filming, that anthology?
no, this is not part of the anthology. This is another one that another friend of mine wanted me to direct a script he's written. So
Okay.
yeah. So luckily it's very simple. It's very like, it's like I think it's like 8 pages long or something. It's not very long.
Oh, it sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It's just like he has specific locations that he wants
Hmm.
that we're both trying to work to get, before this. I think he has it locked down. I think he kind of has it like, a soft agreement on the first one he wants, so like we don't know if it's good or not. So I have to try to find an alternative in case that one falls through. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Hmm.
Yeah, because if it falls through, then like we're kind of, SOL. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I wish I had something to film upcoming. I don't have anything. Hopefully there's some movies coming out soon, like New Year's Eve, or what else might be coming out soon? I
Well, I
don't
mean, we
know.
we kind of do know about New Year's Eve. Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't think everybody else does, but that should be coming out soon, hopefully. And then what should be coming out? Trying to think of what else I finished. I think that's the only one that we're pretty positive is coming out pretty
Yeah,
soon.
yeah. But it's weird how like I mean I know independent film is it's rough and it takes a long time to for things to come out. But like
Oh, some of them it's been like 3 years. I'm
yeah,
like, I don't think it's ever coming out
that's too
now.
much. Like you have a solid like after you're done shooting, you have a solid 2 years to get it out. I think, and that's a good amount of time. Unless you're doing something effects heavy or like CG heavy, which I mean I don't know why you would. You're an
Mm,
independent film, like that's a lot to do.
yeah.
Um. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is just like, yeah, I mean, 3 years is too long. I'm sorry. 3 years is
Oh
too long.
yeah. Yeah, there's been a few that I filmed 3 years ago that are not out yet. At least two I can remember clearly because I filmed both of them in California the same week.
Jeez.
So I don't know. I kind of gave up on them at this point, but it's all right.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, you think, people filming in California, they know what they're doing. So,
Well, I guess they just start working on other things. Yeah, I just don't know why. Because then it's like, what if you realize you need a pickup shot or something and now everybody's changed, like
yeah,
physically or,
yeah, 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 yeah. That's very true. That's very, very true. So there's that. Yeah, it's weird. I don't understand how I don't understand what their mentality is. I mean, then some of I mean, I feel like and I feel like there's some of them, and this is very few of them are just like scams. But I'm sure it's like 1% out of all of them are scams.
yeah.
But did you hear about what's happening recently with what is it? I think it's Indiegogo. Indiegogo's cracked down a lot on
Hmm.
the indie film stuff. So
Yep. And the way they have it now, when you had a campaign and you would reach your goal within the time frame, it would automatically go into demand.
Hmm.
Doesn't do that now. They have to actually extend it. It doesn't automatically go into demand. It'll just
Okay.
shut down. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you have to set up demand after, like before you even start it, and then it'll be in demand, I guess.
When it's that time,
Oh,
like when it
okay.
gets close to it, they have to basically extend it or something, their campaign.
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's weird.
because one of the guys that I worked with this past weekend, because they're used to their campaigns going in demand, and it had met its goal. But then when the end of the campaign came, instead of going into demand automatically, it just closed the campaign.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's either them or Kickstarter, and it's like Indiegogo is kind of like, the redheaded stepchild for of that stuff for a
Hmm.
bit. And it feels like, they're starting to become like Kickstarter now where they're getting very strict with their rules and stuff. So,
Yeah. Well, and yeah, what kind of movies you can back
yeah.
and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, there's one filmmaker I know who was complaining about that shit. I'm not gonna name him, but like he doesn't really make anything like I mean, once again, making independent film is hard, but his shit is just like shit. I'm sorry. And he like this is one thing I hate about independent filmmakers, and I will get on my soapbox to talk about this for a minute. But like marketing, it's like you guys think just because you made a movie that
Hmm.
you're entitled to people watching it. Like, no. I don't know, take $500 or $1,000 and run like a fucking Facebook ad or Instagram ad or something and like figure it out.
Yeah.
It's not rocket surgery. This is like, this is the thing I was always, run into. It's like they'll put, I mean, once again, putting money on the screen is great. That's where it should be. But get a percentage out of that for
Hmm.
marketing,
Hmm.
any type of marketing, because all of your actors and people involved can only share the same Facebook post or tweet only so many times.
Yep. Yep.
You can't constantly keep sharing it for like a week and like, you think it'll make a dent. Like, no, it's not gonna work. You need to run some sort of creative ad or figure something out and like get people to watch your thing. Like that's how it is. I'm sorry. Like
Hmm.
just because you make a movie, not everybody's gonna flock to the theater to go watch it or wherever you're showing it. Like it's not gonna work.
Yep. Exactly.
You know? Yeah. I mean, once again, sharing it amongst people is great, but like you gotta like, and even if you have a Facebook page set up for your production company, post at least once a week. At least once a week. If you're in the middle of production or post production or editing, whatever, post something. Post
Yeah.
something people know you're alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's one
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. One thing I hate about
Jason
independent film.
Horton's really good about that. Like when he has a movie, he constantly does like little teasers
No.
or pictures from the movie. Yeah, he'll do that for months before something comes out.
Yeah, and like that's like and like even taking on-set pictures. Once you if you compile them from everybody on set who's taking pictures
Hmm.
like during a break or whatever, you have like probably 10,000 photos you can make little reels out of and like
Hmm.
make little videos out of for, for months,
Yep.
for social media. But, you know, for a lot of them, like, I don't know, marketing is hard or something. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, and like there have been some great indie films that have just slipped through the cracks because nobody watches them, and it's like, had you done even a slight amount of marketing, you would have gotten somebody to watch us and talk about
Hmm.
it.
Yep.
But then all I think also the other thing is they all want to get into the film festival thing, and they think, oh yeah, we'll get into Sundance or whatever, and somebody will watch it and we'll get $1 million. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Even film festivals now feel like a scam because you're paying between like 40 and $100 just for the entrance fee.
Yeah. And your movie may not even show.
Yeah, and you don't get the money back. So
Yep.
there's that. And I think there's a what the company or the platform is called Film Freeway, and you can pay for like the yearly
Hmm.
subscription to it, which I don't know how much it is. I've never paid for it, but it'll give you a little bit of a discount, which is supposed to help, but I feel like it doesn't. I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but yeah, making movies is hard.
Yeah. I
But
had no idea. I had
yeah,
no idea.
no. But I'm still working on my anthology. I wanna try to shoot the wrap around probably next March, hopefully. Because I know if I can get it edited and done, um, by around the summer, then I can give it to the Knoxville Horror Film Festival, and they'll show it. They'll show it for me for
Nice.
sure. But it's got to be done. It's got to
Yeah.
be done. You know.
Yeah.
So, um, but yeah, because I've talked to the guy and like I've known him for years, and I always talk to him every time I'm in town and stuff. I always go for drinks and everything, and like we'll talk. And he's a good guy. He's even got his own little theater now in Knoxville that he shows a bunch of like fun movies at all the time. So he's doing it. He's trying.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah,
Love it.
not yeah, Knoxville's like very like it's very much like a Bible Belt town. Like they don't want any of that stuff in there,
Hmm.
and it's terrible. And also the people there don't really want to pay for anything either, so that's another
Yeah.
aspect of it. So yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they want these things, but then they have to pay for them and they're like, "Oh, I don't have any money." It's like, "Well, this thing's gonna only last for like 3 months and then be gone." So tough shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because it happened with a cool video store they had called Grindhouse Video. They had it for 8 months and it just the guy had to close down.
Oh, that sucks,
And
man.
and what's happening, apparently he's quitting the online thing and he's going to just having the store because he's going to reopen the store, but he's going to, forego the online stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
It's too bad.
yeah. But I mean, once again, if people participate in the store, then it should be okay, but they have to participate in it. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's all it is, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
I
mean,
hope you have a blast at this Halloween party. I'll live vicariously through you because I wasn't invited to any.
well, here's the other question, Erica. If you were invited to one, would you go?
Ah, I used to go. I used to go. It just takes a lot to get me motivated. But once I go, I'm fine. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
Maybe I would. Maybe I would.
Okay.
I'd at least try.
So if if
So
so
if
if
anybody has a party this weekend that they want to invite me to, because I am always willing to jump on a plane.
that would be awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where the party's at. I can be there.
There you go.
Because otherwise, like I will just like be sucked into the whole winter blues thing and lay around with all these fucking cats.
Yeah. 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 I thought that's happened to me as well too, and it's one of those things where winter's fine in Atlanta. It's not that bad as it was in Gatlinburg where there's like
Mm.
absolutely nothing there, but it's fine here, but like it's you still get a hint of it. And I literally thought I think a couple of years ago I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go stay with my cousin in California for like a month." I'll take over one of their rooms for a month and like see what happens. I mentioned that to him and he wasn't very happy about it. He was like, "Yeah, you're not doing that." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine."
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't really thrilled about that because I just mentioned the idea and he's like, "No, just don't do that." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. It's no problem."
Aw.
So if I do it, I'd have to like rent an Airbnb or a small apartment for like a month and like do it that
Yeah.
way. So
Which would be okay too. That would
yeah,
be
yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. Once again, it's Atlanta. It's not bad. It's just it's just cold. That's all it is. It's difficult to get outside and stuff. That's all. So
Tell me about it. Yeah. I mean, it's already cold here in Indiana. I'd hate to see what it's going to be like in January and February. Damn. I'll have all those cats in my house.
yeah, they yeah. They're gonna tell their friends, and their friends are gonna tell their friends and be like, "Oh,
Yep.
everybody come party at Erica's house. It's warm inside. She has food."
Yeah. And those cats that are inside now, I never should have let in. Should have left them outside. They don't need to be inside.
You say that every time. You say that every time.
I know, but I feel bad. Then I feel
Yeah.
bad about the cats I left outside because they watched these other cats come in. And now I feel like I'm playing favorites. But they're spayed or neutered, so the chance of them spraying is less, and they've been treated for fleas and rabies, and the other cats haven't yet.
Yeah.
So, feel bad though. Maybe I'll put them in my basement.
There you go. There you go. Hopefully it's warm in the basement.
Not well, it's going to be warmer than outside.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as yeah, they don't freeze, I think they'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly. No, they won't freeze. I have dog houses outside for them, and I get these heated outside heating pads that I put in the dog houses, and then I get moving blankets that I kind of layer the inside of the dog house with. They actually have it pretty nice in the winter. And then I'll put the food like right outside so they can literally just get out of the doghouse, eat the food, and get back in the doghouse. And then they have heated water bowls so the
Oh my
water
God.
doesn't freeze.
Oh my God. Yeah, you need to make a cat sanctuary very badly.
Yeah, I need a man with a big farm.
Or that, yes, or that.
Let all these cats free. Or a
Hmm.
cat sanctuary, which I have been trying to look at property in the country because I probably would do that. But uh need something. Need something. I got too many cats.
Yeah.
I know I have too many cats. Although my son and his girlfriend sent me pictures, they got little sweaters for their cats. They sent me pictures of these fucking cats in sweaters. Let me see if I can download this
Oh
picture.
my God, that is hilarious. Like, I don't know, putting anything on a cat seems questionable. Like they just seem to hate it, all the time. So,
I'm gonna send you this
oh
picture.
gosh,
It's gonna come on Messenger.
let's see.
Come on.
There it is. There it is.
He looks real thrilled.
He does not like any of it. He's like, I want this off of me right now.
It was so funny because they had one on a little video of one on Cleo too, and she's just like "Rawr, rawr." And she was like catching it with her back paws and pulling on it. "Rawr." And they kept trying to sit her up on her feet, and she just flopped back over. "Rawr."
Yeah, that seems to be the what happens every time. Yeah, you put
I'm
you put
like,
some like yeah clothes on the cats, they just like flop over. They're like, I hate this.
I'm like, they don't go outside. They're cats. They got fur. They don't need sweaters.
Yeah,
But I guess they saw them and thought they were cute. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Luther, what are you doing? Glad he doesn't have front claws because he'd be tearing the shit out of my curtains right now. Yeah.
being a pain in the ass.
Yeah. He actually got in a fight with an outside cat. Came because he's one that I was like, oh, you want to live outside because you pee on my stove? Be free. And then he'd go outside and then I'd feel bad. So I'd try to bring him back. He came back with this great big scratch down his face, really deep too. It's been weeks and it's still healing.
Jeez,
He got into it with an outside cat.
that's rough.
Yeah, he's just derpy. He is. He's a derpy cat. He's part orange.
Oh God. Oh, those goddamn orange cats.
I just feel so bad. Like I want to yell at him and then he looks like, what did I do? And then I feel bad for yelling at him. It's like yelling at a little kid for doing something. They don't understand what they did wrong.
Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez.
Ugh. All right. It's about that time. Is there
It is
anything
about that
else you
time.
wanted to talk about? I'm getting tired.
No, no. I think that's enough for this episode for sure.
Yeah, but I think it was either the cat pee or me getting into it with my kid's father was the and it was one of those that when we were sitting there at dinner that first night at Scarefest, I'm like, oh, there's something I was going to tell you, but let's wait. Might have been the cat pee bath. I think that might have been what it is.
Probably.
That was not the that was probably the low point of my life. like my life in a nutshell. Taking a bath in cat piss.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't get that smell out of my hair for it took me like several times to wash it. It
Oh,
was
jeez.
bad.
Terrible.
Oh God. All right. Badass affirmation one. Oh, that's kind of good. I can and I will because I am a badass like that. All right. And then the fun one. Oh, we only got, what is this, three cards left? Hi. One of the little kittens. Do you need a home? Say somebody love me. Somebody love me. Come here. Hi. Say somebody love me. All right. You're a badass with a good ass.
I like that one.
I did too. And on that note, don't forget to send me those Halloween party invites to Erica Dyer Podcast at gmail.com. Hope everyone has a wonderful week.